Hello, I am 64 years old and retirement still feels a little out of reach for me. And I figured instead of worrying about this on my own, I'd start sharing the journey. Sometimes these videos will just be me rambling to the camera. Other times, these videos may find me rambling around the countryside in my cheap camper van. But either way, welcome to Rob's Retirement Ramblings. This is my very first video for this channel, and welcome. So like I said, my name is Rob. I am 64 years old. I am currently semi-retired, and what that means is I retired from a company that I had spent over a decade at about a year and a half ago, and currently I am working about 30 hours a week for a local school department. I do get free health insurance through that job, which is one of the main reasons that I took the job, because at 64 years old, that's a big issue. Trying to line up health insurance until you can qualify at 65 for some other programs. But anyways, the retirement struggle is real. Trying to figure out how to do this. I don't have tons of money saved. I have a little bit of money saved. I do own my home, which is my biggest asset. But as you all know, and some of you may be in the same boat, it's hard to live on that. As far as money-wise, having an income and having money to do things. So I want freedom, but I don't have tons of money. I do have some hobbies, and my hobbies are pretty low cost to no cost. I enjoy bicycling. I enjoy hiking, camping, cooking. I like just hopping in my van and riding around exploring. That's a little bit more expensive now with gas prices the way they are. I'll be sharing that camper van with you in a future video. So I decided to start this YouTube channel and see if maybe we could build a little bit of community here, and maybe some other people are going through the same things or have gone through the same things, and we can share information with each other. But anyways, I'm not trying to pretend I have life figured out. I'm looking for practical ways to live well without spending a fortune. I like figuring out ways to live well and live cheaper. Maybe this channel becomes part journal, part learning experience, part adventure. The channel, I will cover a lot of topics here. Things that I'll be talking about in the future will be like budget van camping, simple road trips, retirement reality. I may do some videos on, thoughts while driving, because I do plan on wandering around. Lessons learned at 64. I am 64 years old. I got a little bit of life experience under my belt that I'll be hopefully sharing with you. I do like small adventures, low-cost travel. Some videos may be thoughtful, where I'll be talking to the camera. Sometimes it may be me struggling to cook in the rain at a campsite. I think a lot of people my age are trying to figure this stuff out quietly. Money is tight for a lot of us, and I still want adventure. I still want freedom, and maybe this channel will help me, and I'll get some ideas from you, or maybe I can give you some ideas, and maybe you'll feel a little bit less stuck. If any of this sounds interesting to you, please come back, stick around. If you really are curious as to where I'm going with this, it would really help the channel, especially with this being my first video. If you could hit the subscribe button, or at least give me a like, that would be awesome. But I'm curious. So I live in the state of Maine. Cost of living up here is a little high, but I'm sure I'm not the only one, and it's high everywhere. So I'm just curious to know where other people might be from. Like I said, I'm from Maine, Portland specifically, and if you could just share where you're from, so I can understand, the struggles all around the country that we're all going through as we try to figure this thing out and move on to the next chapter in our lives. So again, thank you very much for watching, And I do hope to see you here again.